Hi guys, I hope you're all well. Just want to say thank you so much for all your support and great comments and, you know, just your interest really with my whole baby diaries, pregnancy diaries and all that stuff. I just also want to reiterate that this is my own personal journey. I am not a doctor. I mean, anyone that asks me anything medical, I always say refer to your doctor. So it's just, everything is all new to me as well. And I just wanted to share with you basically so that I know that I'm not alone with certain things that are happening to me. And sorry, I don't know why I'm sitting like this. And just to let you guys know that you're not alone as well, basically, because a lot of times we tend to not speak on certain subjects, and I just wanted to do that, basically. Yeah. My last video was about circumcision, and obviously I posted it, and then a couple of weeks later I went to respond to people's comments because I like to do that, and I noticed I had a lot of comments, and I now noticed I was getting a lot of abuse because there are a lot of well, not a few, I don't know how many, anyway, but they were commenting on my page, anti circumcision activists and all of that. So yeah, it was a lot of abuse, like really nasty stuff. The guy called me a lot of nasty names. And my thing is, you know what, look, someone put it right. Don't take Panadol for somebody else's headache. Let me just put it that way. You watch the video, you didn't like it, move on. It's all good. God bless you. And I hope he delivers you from all of your issues in life, all right? Because you are a very, very angry person. Anyway, moving on. And yeah, I want to apologize to the people that he was abusive to other people that were commenting on my page as well. So I do apologize about that. I took down the comments. I removed the comments from the whole feed because there was just no point, basically. Anyway, so hopefully that's all that done. So today I actually wanted to talk to you about Diastasis Recti. Now, I had to like use my phone just so I can explain to you what it is. So Diastasis Recti, I actually have it, and I'll tell you how I figured that out. Diastasis Recti is basically abdominal muscle separation, right? So you have your abs, so this is your stomach, not my face, but your stomach. You have your abs here, and this is where they are. Even if you can't see them, they're underneath. So you have your abs, and abdominal Diastasis Recti is when the muscles have separated and they're actually over here somewhere. Okay, so I'll tell you how I figured it out, because there might be some of you out there who have it and you've never known, or you're wondering why your stomach looks a certain way and all that kind of stuff. So basically, I was losing a lot of weight quite quickly. I put on a little bit of weight around my body, but the majority of my weight was where my stomach is. So my arms had slimmed down, my face had slimmed down, my legs, everything had kind of gone back to normal. And I also weighed myself to see. I think I mentioned that I was about 65 kilograms before I gave birth. I stopped weighing myself about a month before because I thought, what's the point? Because I was just getting heavier. And then I weighed myself again. This was a few weeks ago. I think I'd had my 6-week checkup where they check your stomach and all that kind of stuff. And the thing with the doctors is that unless you say the query, they're not going to be checking for certain things. So they're just obviously checking my C-section scar and all that other stuff, and they ask me how I'm feeling and all that stuff. So I noticed that my stomach, the middle part where my belly button was still protruding out. So I thought, you know, you're losing weight and you still have a pregnancy belly, but I thought it would be like in the lower abdominal area, not in the middle where my belly button was. So it was sort of curved like this, so it kind of looked like I was still about 4 months pregnant, which I thought, okay, yeah, I know your stomach doesn't go down just like that, you know, you don't snap back, not everyone snaps back just like that. But I didn't understand why that place in particular was still like protruding out. So if I wore a top or whatever, it still looked like I was pregnant. I thought, oh, and I'll be outside and someone will say, when are you due? And I'll be like, I've had the baby. Yeah. So I just started figuring it out, and I was thinking something must be a little bit awry here. Okay. So I went online. I decided, I didn't even know what I was typing in. I still look pregnant, still look 4 months pregnant. You know, what's going on? And a few things said, obviously it takes a lot of time for your muscles to go back and all that, and your stomach to go down. And then I came across this thing, Diastasis Recti. Diastasis Recti, yeah. So, yes, I have diastasis recti, I've got muscle separation, and the way I figured it out is I looked online and it explains how you check for it. So basically you lie on the floor, you lie on a flat surface, so lie down on the floor, and you put your knees up. So your feet are still on the floor, but your knees, so you bend your legs, basically your knees are up and your feet are planted flat on the ground. And then you check above your belly button, so just maybe like a centimeter or two above your belly button. You put your hand there, so it's your belly button, you put your hand here, and then you also tilt your head forward like this. So you're doing all of this lying down. There's no space in here for me to do that, but I hope this makes sense. And if not, all you have to do is go into YouTube and put in how to check if I have diastasis recti. There are other people who have shown how to do it. Like, they actually give proper examples. They're lying on the floor and everything. Anyway, so you put your fingers above your belly button, put your chin to your chest, and if you have it, you will see that you're basically, there's like, it now feels like there's a hole above there, whereas there wasn't before. But I guess, who even checks this stuff before? So I put my finger there, and basically my 4 fingers sunk into my stomach, and it kind of went in like this. They say if you have diastasis recti, it means that the separation is 2.7 centimeters or above apart. Well, my 4 fingers is definitely more than 2.7 centimeters. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be really frank with you. I did that, I realized I had it, and I just lay on the floor for 30 minutes. I'm trying to remember how I felt. I was sad. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, just because, you know, sometimes doing these videos are very difficult, especially with the last one I got lots of criticism for, but that's their business, you know, it is what it is. Because I think as a mother, as a new mum, you don't want to complain, because it can come across, I think, as ungrateful from what I can see. Sometimes I'm saying something and you know, and people are like, well, you know, just be grateful that, you know, you had a safe birth and, you know, you have a healthy child. And don't get me wrong, I am so blessed and so grateful. But, you know, it's one thing when you've spent the majority of your life with one thing one way. So your stomach has been one way. Don't get me wrong, I did not have a six-pack, but my stomach was flat. There were no abs there. There was no six-pack. It wasn't pa, pa, pa. But it was pretty flat. You know, I worked out a lot. I did a lot of exercise. I tried to eat right most of the time. And I was just like, I now look like I'm still 4 months pregnant. And how do I get rid of this? Is this like a plastic surgery kind of procedure? Is this what I'm gonna have to start thinking about? That's what I was thinking. So I lay down for about 30 minutes because I thought, okay, I remember thinking, okay, well, I'd like to go shopping and buy some clothes now that I've had the baby and, you know, feel great and all that kind of stuff. And I just thought to myself, I can't buy anything because of my new body shape. And what do I wear? Am I now just going to be wearing like big floaty dresses? Is this what it is now? Is this the new normal? So anyway, once I got over myself and came to terms with it, I got up and I went to bed. And then the next day, I just did a lot of research about how to fix it and all that stuff. So there were some exercises. Once again, just check on YouTube. You will find a whole bunch of stuff. Check online. And what I found, because I thought, okay, when I get home, I'm going to do yoga, I'm going to do Pilates, I'm going to be ripped. Yeah. So apparently you can't even do those exercises because you can't do crunches, you can't do certain things because it can actually make it worse. So I'm like, hang on, you mean if I do some crunches, do some sit-ups, it might actually make the thing bigger, or like what? So that was also hard to hear. So basically it's all about your pelvis and strengthening. It's doing exercises that strengthen the muscles deep within. And those aren't all the crunches and like doing the yoga and doing planks apparently. So what I did is I went online, I did a bit of research, and I saw, and there's lots of exercise that you can do. It's also to do with the pelvis, and it also might feel like you're not doing a lot, but you are doing a lot basically. For me, I researched something called the Topless technique. Topless technique, Tupler technique. So you can search for that. And what I'm wearing right now is called a Topless splint. Right now, it's a bit pricey. So you can see this is the Topless splint. And you can see a little bit of chub there. But a Topless splint, and basically it's got 3 bands. So in case you're thinking, what is that? So this is what I wear under my clothes. And you wear it over a top because it can go up and down. It's got 3 bands. So you see there's 1, 2, 3. And basically, the way it's worn is, well, if you go online, you'll see. I keep saying if you go online because, not because I can't bother to show you, but it won't make any sense. Anyway, it kind of goes like a crisscross, 1 at the top, 1 through the middle, like a diagonal, and then 1 at the bottom. Now, I bought the Topless splint. Like I said, it is a bit pricey, but I really believe that you can actually make one. Dare I say it? Let me not say that, because that's how you'll make one and then you'll make the matter worse. But it's not rocket science. It's basically trying to squeeze the muscles back in together. That's the science behind it. So, yeah. And I'm sure there are alternatives that you can find on the internet. So that's what I'm using. But you can't just use that and then be like, oh, it's going to work. So I'm trying, because I don't know. And I'm supposed to wear this thing for 18 weeks. I'm on week 3. Okay? And trust me, like, you're supposed to wear 24 hours, apart, you know, taking off when you shower. But there's some nights I take it off and I just say, you know, I want to sleep. Just let it all hang out. Let it all hang out. So, yeah. So you do that, and then there's some exercises you're supposed to do. So for me, it's progressive exercise as the weeks go on. The exercises change slightly, but a lot of it at the moment now is sitting down and like sort of like doing like flexing your abdominal muscles, so breathing in and out and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so I will let you know how it goes. I'll let you know if it works. They get you to measure your stomach, different parts of your stomach, to see your progress and all that stuff. But I guess you also have to be really strict with the exercises and really strict with wearing the belt. Because if I can't turn around and say, oh, it didn't work for me, and then I'm telling you that I didn't wear the belt 24/7, it is difficult. It is really, really difficult. But I'm trying my best, and I will let you know. So anyone out there who has got diastasis recti, hang in there. Oh gosh, sorry. Hang in there, and you know, check out the exercises online, see what you can do, and I really, really wish you all the best. And if you are feeling down about it, I completely get where you're coming from. I was reading up that there's some women who, they had children 2 years ago and they were wondering why the stomach was that kind of shape. And they'd been doing all sorts of exercises and they didn't get why it wasn't going down. And then they finally researched and saw that they had diastasis recti and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, like I said, hang in there, try the exercises, and hopefully together we can make progress. All right, speak to you guys later. Bye.